This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To the air, it's Miles. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. A short completion of the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, the score remains the same. Of the 54-yard field goal miss, the offense will begin the drive from the 37. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. They strike first in this national title bout.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Well, that's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Miles. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Bush. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Miles. The pass rush closing in. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And the defense did everything that's expected of him. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to...
Breaks into the clear. He's at the 50. The 30. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And now the handoff. Breaks free. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle, it's Johnson. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Ducks come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
He's got a man down the middle. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Irish. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. We'll see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the runner steps out of but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
That gain makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. An inside deal now from the shotgun.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, they're going to throw it. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Bush. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Extending the play now. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Across midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Oregon. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Bush. What a catch and run by the junior.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down, but, man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. The ball is picked off. He can go. Past the 50. Oh, the ball is knocked loose. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle number 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The shotgun running play call. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and...
Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught with the pass behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And looking for a big play here. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Monster Sage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up.
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. They return from inside the 10-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Trying to get the throw off. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Softball making an excellent catch there.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. They mix it up with a run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And the same runner's got it again. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Goes out to stiff arm. Force out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. On third and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a toss play to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
He'll field the punt. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Throw to the running back in the flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
The pocket breaking down. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense comes back out onto the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They were not going to catch him that time. See if they can convert the point after.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate, bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Just standing there, gets hit again. That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beat in man-to-man coverage, and a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Here's the target, and it's complete. Finding space at the 20. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Notre Dame. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Here we go, national championship game, 4th quarter, 1-possession game. Kirk, let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Ducks offense retakes the field. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Bringing pressure. Comes a short throw down to the running back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offensive coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Chewing clock with the running game. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Here's the handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense just takes a knee here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. This is truly bizarre. The punt team is out there. Offense is in the red zone. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Well, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain curve, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.
You